Hello everyone, this is the V-Man and welcome. We are back with another GT Sport video. I'm chasing my goal. The goal is to become an S-rated driver and the secondary goal is to set a lap time which will be among top 10 times on any track. Today we are on Lago Maggiore GP with Gr.4 cars and Audi TT is the best car for this track. So once again the car with the front wheel drive, and after a short practicing session I've set a decent lap time, and in this race I will start on a first position. I already had a race before this one where I recovered my SR from A to S, and now we are racing in a, I think, a good lobby. Point here on this track is to try to get away from the cars behind, because on this track we have a couple of long straights and those are the places where cars can catch up with you, so trying to get away from them of course and to break that slipstream. Couple of corners went well, everything was going just fine. I was keeping British guy on 0.5 seconds behind me. Of course I was closely looking in my rearview mirror, looking for a sudden move or dive bomb move. You know, I was trying to escape any possible carnage that can happen on this track. So after a couple of corners I was setting my pace, everything was going well, but now we are going towards that straight I mentioned on the beginning of the video or on the beginning of the race, and from his 0.4 seconds gap he's going to come close. Now I'm immediately going on the right side trying to defend. Look at this, slipstream is doing its thing. He's really close on the brakes here over the banked curve. I was a bit slow here, so he kept his contact with me, and now I need to defend because he's trying of course to take away my position, to overtake me. Couple of next corners are crucial because they are very fast, no room for mistake. If I make a mistake immediately I will lose not one but couple of positions. First lap is about to end, the British guy is still on me, very persistent. He's trying, as I said, to take my first place. That's the whole point of racing of course. And now we are going over start finish straight, one more straight and one more opportunity for British guy to utilize the slipstream and to try to make a move, but no, so far he's not close enough. And just in case I'm defending my position. So here after first lap things settle down a bit. This is the moment when I built my gap to almost half a second, but now we are going over the long straight once again in the second lap. So once again he's my slipstream and very close. Look at this, once again on the brakes here over the banked corner onto the right. He was for the moment in front of me, but no, I'm still on the first position. But now the third guy, Dutch guy, joins the party and let's rock and roll of course. As I said, couple of next corners really crucial, no room for mistakes because those are very fast corners. Second lap is about to end on this track. We have only 3 laps to drive with Gr.4 cars, and now I built a small gap here and I was breathing a bit easily, so let's keep into a third lap, and I went just a bit over the limits of the track, and going into a third and the final lap, as I said, I will receive a 0.5 seconds penalty. Very silly mistake, but I was just trying to get away of course from the car behind, and in that process I earned myself a penalty. But okay, now I will just try to get away, to build my gap to over a second, but that is much easier said than done. British guy and the Dutch guy are still really close and going over the corner onto the left and now onto the right. I misjudged my point where to start the turn, went off the track and lost one position, then 2 positions, but nevertheless I have a penalty, so I will finish on the 3rd position. But in the meantime, guy on the first place, British guy, earned 4 seconds penalty because the system thought that he was the one who pushed me off the track in the previous corner, and because of that I will stay on this 3rd position. He will go on a position behind me and this Italian guy behind me is going to go in front of me. I hope that I didn't confuse you. So first race ended, I finished on a third position. Overall good place. You saw what was happening. I was under attack all the time. Eventually I folded under the pressure and lost my first place. But okay, let's go into a second race. I will again start first. As I said, my qualification lap time was decent, good. So here, as in previous race, the goal is to get away from the cars behind, to break that slipstream, and if you manage to do that in first couple of corners, everything will be just fine until the end of the race. So I managed to do that immediately after first couple of corners, and this is the end of the race. I built my gap to almost over 2 seconds, so this was an easy victory. I was 5th by the points here, by the strength, and I finished on the first position. So good points, good driver rating points. Let's go into a third race, and here I will start on a second position. Can you imagine? There is a guy who has set a better lap time than mine. In front of me is another Dutch guy in a Peugeot RCZ, very fast car, but I think that Audi is a better car for this track. So we were at the same distance. Second lap, corner onto the right. You can really abuse this corner without getting a penalty, and going downhill towards the long corner onto the right. Dutch guy in front of me clipped the grass and went off the track, so I was cheering because of that. I was happy, and from this moment on nobody was close behind me. I managed to build my gap to over 3 seconds, I think. So this third race I will finish on the first position. Very good, very nice. I'm satisfied. As always, I'm trying to get back to A+ rating, which I lost a couple of weeks ago with that terrible race on Nürburgring Nordschleife. And this is a fourth race. Now I will start on a third position. In front of me, German guy, behind me, Spanish guy. I am really scared of Spanish guys because they are very aggressive drivers. Not sensible at all, not all of them, but most of those I encountered. So going towards the banked corner onto the right, I was going slow here, and the Spanish guy behind me had a really good exit, and look at this, he's immediately on my tail, on my bumper. I'm using, I think, a slipstream from a German guy in front of me that will help me to defend, but look at this, look how close the Spanish guy is. He wants my third place. I will try not to let him in front of me. Second lap is about to end, so this was epic battle because we were like this almost entire race. But as I said, Spanish guys are always aggressive to the point of being dirty drivers. But okay, that's just style of driving. I can say, you know, I don't have anything against that much. So third at the final lap, Spanish guy was looking on the outside, but no, I was defending my position going towards the next corner onto the right. All the time I was driving defensively. He was using a perfect racing line, so he was in advantage, but so far I'm keeping him behind me. Next corner is onto the right. With that corner we can abuse the curb as much as we can without getting a penalty. Here I had a good exit, but he had a better. Immediately I'm going onto the right to defend, going downhill towards the long corner onto the right, on the brakes here. He's looking on the inside and he just nudged me a bit. You can be the judge of this situation. I think that he was aggressive a bit too much, but okay, it's a legit move overall. And here in the third and the final lap, or almost at the end of the third and the final lap, I was trying to get back to my third position. Now I'm trying around the outside, but no, he had an inner line and he was fast, I cannot deny that. A small nudge here, of course I will receive a SR down, standard thing. And going towards the last corner of the third and the final lap, I made a small mistake, went a bit wide, so that was the end of the battle. Eventually I lost my third place, but okay, I learned how to defend, and I learned that Spanish guys are still aggressive. But okay, as I said, legit move, and he's deservingly on third place. So let's go into a fifth and the final race of the video. Here I will start on a second place. Spanish guy is in front of me now and Portuguese guy is behind me. So once again I had a really hard battle with the car behind me. This time it was a Portuguese guy. Soon enough you will see that. Everything was going well, going over the first couple of corners, and now we are going towards the long straight. Portuguese guy had a better exit here, so look at the slipstream effect. Immediately he's picking up speed. I am aware of that and I'm going onto the right, defending my position once again. He's going onto the left, on the outside, going downhill towards the corner, onto the right, on the brakes once again. I was trying to be a bit faster than in previous race, but no, he had a better exit, and look at this, how fast he did that. Really good exit, and immediately I'm under attack, defending my position once again. I was already under adrenaline rush from a previous race, but here again I am under attack of Portuguese guys, so I wasn't blinking, I wasn't almost breathing, and I was trying to defend as much as I can and to stay on this second place. So first lap is about to end, going over the last corner. Made a small mistake here, so I was making him easy to overtake me. So no need for those kinds of mistakes, I need to look out for that. Going towards the first corner of the second lap, onto the brakes, and he went in front of me. I was trying with the undercut move to come back to the second place, but no, so far he did better than myself, so he is on a second place. But second lap just started, a lot until the end of the race and everything can happen. So I was just following him, and here I had a better exit. Look at this, immediately on his bumper. Now I am in opportunity to attack, going once again downhill. I was trying on the brakes, and yes, I did it well, but he was immediately going with the undercut move side by side here, going uphill. Look at this battle. Next corner is corner onto the left. I need to do it well. I did it well, but now he had opportunity to push a throttle a bit early, so that will be his opportunity going over the long straight now. And look at this, again he is behind me. I am immediately going onto the right side in the middle of the track, trying to defend. So this was really intense battle downhill. This time I need to have very good exit if I want to defend my position. And again, because I was defending, I compromised my line, but this was a good exit and I was keeping him behind me still. So let's go into a couple of corners later, or at the end of the second lap, going into a third and the final lap. Again, Portuguese guys is in a slipstream. I'm defending, going onto the left side on the brakes. Good, I did it well. So into a next corner. Only one lap to go. Epic battle, entire race, entire second lap, and now going into a third and the final lap. Next corner is that corner onto the right, and I was still in front of him. Second place. This would be a good result if I finish here. Oh my god, very intense. Downhill once again, onto the right, on the brakes. It seems that I can keep him behind me, maybe until the end of the race, but no, he was all the way, all the time behind me, looking for a move, putting a lot of pressure onto me, and here again I folded under the pressure, made a silly mistake, went a pixel over the track limit, and I was awarded with a 0.5 seconds penalty. I was annoyed with myself, but okay, I was trying to get away from the Portuguese guy in the heat of the battle. I made a mistake, but I was determined not to let him overtake me on the track. You can overtake me after I serve my penalty, but not on the track. Again, that corner in which I was slow every time, but after every corner onto the right, banked corner onto the right, I was able to defend. So a couple of corners until the end of the race. I will definitely be on a third position, but let's just see if I managed to defend this second place until the end of the race. You know, it could be that he just, you know, was waiting for the finish, but okay, nevertheless, I was trying to stay in front of him. Last corner of the third and the final lap, I was on the second place, but as I said, as you already know, I will finish on a third position. Overall, good races. I was receiving some good DR points on my way to return to A+ rating. I already said to you I lost it on that Nürburgring Nordschleife race, very bad race, but okay, as I said, I will come back to A+ rating soon enough. So that was it for today. Very interesting racing, intense battle. And that was it for today. If you like this video, click the like button. If you would like to watch or to listen some more, do subscribe, to notifications on. I will try to upload 2 videos per week and to have 1 live stream during the weekend. So thanks for watching, and oh, you can check out my Facebook page. The link is in the description. So thanks for watching. See you next time. The V-Man is out.